Hey YouTube fans, I'm gonna actually demo what I think is really the closest I can get to doing a Dimension C patch for I guess for the GT-8. Duh. Um, yes, I own a Dimension C and it's in the loop. Now I've been trying for the last 3 hours, going back and forth, and what I realize is pretty much that a Dimension C is pretty much like a chorus with some sort of flange that's happening. Um, and I tried my best to mimic it as much as I can. I actually did it just with the chorus alone. I did it with the chorus and pitch shifting, and then I did chorus and flanging when I realized it was actually more of a flange going on. I didn't do a phaser because I think the peaks were too high back and forth. Um, yes, I know that there's a patch that they call Dimension that is on the GT8 when you go into the chorus and you hit it and you go into um, pretty much what it says preset settings. When I realized it, it's if you look, it says Stereo 1. Go into the manual and you realize Stereo 2 is more of a spatial. Stereo 1 is not, and you have to do, and it actually gives you different, I guess, whatever choruses on the left and right channel. Most people are not going stereo on their GT8, so it really doesn't make sense. So, getting back to what I realized I needed to do was you're supposed to use Stereo 2 to get more of a spatial expander, because that's what it says in the manual. It's sort of like more spatial. And so now I hooked up my Dimension C. I have it on the preset 2, which I like the most. And I A-B'd with the chorus patch. Well, not the chorus setting. Obviously, you see it's right here, chorus. Sorry about the shadows, but that's the only thing I can talk and video at the same time. But I set it to the chorus on. Um, There it is, chorus on. Um, I put it to stereo 2. I put rate at 25. I put depth at 83. I put the pre-delay at 6. I had it all the way up to 33, and then I realized I had to go back, way backwards, and to make it really match. Low cut's at 630. High cut is at flat because it's, I guess, because of the Japanese Dimension C pedal, which that is. The Japanese always have brightness to it. Effect level at 90. You could put it wherever you want to, actually. Um, what I realized is that the effect level, it's running in parallel. So what that means is if you took the effect level and you put it to 0, you'll still get signal coming through. So it's basically the chorus is being added on uh, to the effect signal, the dry signal. Uh, Reverb is very slight. Don't even worry about that. And I have a little bit of compression on. It's very slight too. Don't even worry about that. What it really comes down to is the fact that the Dimension C pedal itself is consisting of chorus and some flanging. Yes, I know flanger has chorusing in it, but that's not the point. The point is that it seems to be more of a separation. So if it was that easily done, I would have definitely used the flanger in Effects 2 with the chorus to make that happen. I did do that. It didn't work. It just, the flanging effect, even if the rate and the chorus are exactly the same, um, does not sync right. It just really doesn't. You hear, bring the flanging down, you hear it doesn't sound right. So here it is. This is what the right now I have the loop on for the Dimension C. This is what it sounds like. The Dimension C pedal. So now I'm turning it off, putting on the chorus, and here's the closest I got to sound like a Dimension C pedal. It's not going to have it. If you paid attention to the Dimension C, you'll notice that there's some sort of high-end swoosh that's happening. There is no high-end swoosh. I can't duplicate that no matter what. Not even with a phaser, not even with the flanger, because it doesn't, there'll be two courses going, and even if you match them up, it still doesn't sound right. So this is the closest I got with the chorus. There you have it. Just pretty much try it. If you have a Dimension C, you want to put it in your loop, that's fine. Unfortunately, I wouldn't do that because my pedal's mint, and I like to keep the big bucks in my house instead of bringing the big bucks out. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I wish the GT-10. Yes, yeah, I had the GT-10, and I got to tell you, it sounds too processed for me. The GT-8 is a good blend. I had everything from even the ME5. I wish I had an ME10. I wish they made the ME10 again and updated it where you can actually do more things like the GT-8, but with the sound of the ME10, because nothing beats that. If I had a chance to buy another ME10, I would, because the last one broke, and I had that for many, many years. All right, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the patch, and hey, if you, like I said, if you can get it working the way it really is, or when you have that high-end, some sort of back swoosh that's going on, let me know, because I like to update it myself. All right, have fun.